I gotta get something off my chest. It might sound ridiculous, but hear me out. There is nothing more important in life than family. Looking back through the years of memories, when we're talking about movies, the ones I've seen with my family oftentimes revolved around themes that shed light on that very thing. Toy Story, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy. The stories within these franchises all deal with the complexities of family and what it means to be part of one, whether the characters are related to each other or not. The word can mean a great many things to people in general. Family can mean a hierarchy of people with political struggles who are directly related by blood. Family can mean a gang of weirdos who form an unbreakable bond through dangerous circumstances. Family can mean lifelong friends who will never be left behind. Family can mean individuals brought together by necessity for the greater good. And of course, if it wasn't already obvious, this is all directly related to the variety of stories told within the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Hot dog.
Over the course of the past 10 years, Marvel Studios has introduced superhero characters, brought those characters together, propelled those characters to become larger than life in the public eye, evolved the journeys of those characters to relatable and resonating heights, and tested those characters beyond their limits. All of this executed with exceptional precision. Well, mostly. But even the entries that weren't all that successful with fans were financially prosperous and at the heart of them, focused on the hero. Each hero is meticulously realized and fleshed out, even if the stories surrounding them aren't exactly memorable. And when the heroes introduced come together, their interactions feel believable because of the fact that they are all amazingly developed. The beating heart of this world, through the charming genius that is Robert Downey Jr. Tony Stark, was born in 2008 and has only grown to this day. Albeit that same heart has been through tribulations, but the point being, this connected universe has never lost sight of what's most important. Harkening back to the beginning of this video, many of the movies seen with my parents, in one way or another, emphasize that importance. The importance of family.
Family.
Mine has a gaping cinematic hole that needs fixing.
That's a fake laugh.
It's real!
When it comes to the MCU and the Mafio household, we've only seen the Iron Man trilogy and the first Avengers together. Blame it on getting older, blame it on a disinterest in this fictional world on my parents' part, blame it on not making the time to share experiences with these films together. Despite any excuses one may conjure, I would like to, if possible, make a change. When I saw Avengers Infinity War, something clicked in my head. I've always been dismissive when it comes to perhaps suggesting the idea of watching a Marvel movie with my mother and father. But the ending of Infinity War subconsciously gave birth to the thought of something. The feelings I experienced with my close friends, my brother, my girlfriend, I wanted to share those experiences with my mom and my dad too. But that wasn't possible in my eyes back in May of this year. Sure, one could show somebody Infinity War without any context and they'd enjoy themselves all the same, but to have a real impact, it would be beneficial to have that somebody watch the connective story unfold first. My goal here is to convince my parents to watch several entries leading into the climactic battle with the Mad Titan. These Marvel movies have transcended beyond the blockbuster formula. They've earned their status at the top of the Hollywood food chain. The stories being told here are more important now than they ever were, and everything that I'm saying right now didn't really feel tangible until recently. We still don't know what awaits us with Avengers 4, but it's proven that Marvel has somewhat perfected serialized storytelling on a massive scale, flaws and all. Marvel is telling stories that resonate and relate with audiences. Black Panther, one of the most successful films of all time at this point, tapped deeply into our culture. It may even be nominated for Best Picture. I wasn't the biggest fan of the film, but I can't deny that it had a monumental impact on people. There is no longer a reason in my heart to merely identify Marvel movies as fun but disposable, quote unquote. Since films like The Winter Soldier, Civil War, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and Infinity War, amongst others, there's much more going on beneath the surface. There's a feasible way for Marvel to tell surface-level stories and sustain fandom. like the Transformers movies in the past, until that last movie came out, and the results speak for themselves. But the studio, Marvel Studios, understands that it is more rewarding to take risks. The ongoing path right now involves arcs and revelations that aren't necessarily painless. We're witnessing the lives of the protagonists we've become invested in go through challenges that can truly resonate with us, the audience. An abundance of these adversities deal with that word again. Say it with me now.
Family.
Love and gratitude are the best words I can use right now for my mom and dad. But really, words will never be enough. They shaped who I am today, but keeping in the cinematic frame of mind, I'll forever retain shared memories with them, seeing things like Andy giving away his toys, Frodo and Sam destroying the ring at Mordor, and the boy who lived defeating his true enemy after 8 movies and 10 years of adventures. Now, moving into 2019, I would love to create new memories. I want my parents to experience new friendships, relationships, triumphs, failures, betrayals, laughs, tears, ascensions of beautiful beginnings, the tragic destruction of everything we thought we knew, and the uncertainties of what comes next. This could all be for nothing. They may watch this video and still feel the same way they felt yesterday. I honestly don't know. But I figured this was worth a shot. I'd rather spend hours crafting together an elaborate video essay as my pitch than ask up front. It seems to make more sense to show rather than tell. The ball is now in your court, Mom and Dad. Make your move.
You never turn your back on family.